everyone, Draco here, and I'll be casting a 1 versus 1 match today on the map Metalopolis. Now here with Morrow. Great old Morrow here as the blue Terran on the top middle spawn, 12 o'clock spawn, and at the 6 o'clock spawn we have SeleCT as the red Terran. So we got a nice TVT mirror matchup here between two great players. Now we already have an early scout on the way from SeleCT, which is actually real early normally, as it looks like we do have a proxy barracks here on the way from SeleCT, so he's definitely looking to do some early harass, most likely some Reapers. Or it looks like, yeah, we're probably going to see Reapers. I was going to say maybe a couple Marauders, but I highly doubt it. It's definitely going to be some Reapers. Definitely great early game harass units, as the jumping over the cliffs and cliff jumping, and it only takes 3 shots to kill an SCV, so if you can get a few of those on the field quick, you can do definitely some damage on the mineral line with those. Now that refinery does finish, and SeleCT right on cue transfers over 2 more SCVs to mine out of that refinery, so we're definitely going to see some as we do have a tech lab on the way. Now we're definitely going to see some heavy gas units from SeleCT, as I was mentioning before I went off and talked about something else. Now we do have a barracks on the way from Morrow, as looks like SeleCT is trying to do some harass with his SCV, as Morrow is forced to pull off another SCV to deal with that little attack there by SeleCT. Now you got basically playing chicken here with the SCVs. Now we do have a Reaper on the way, just about halfway done for SeleCT. And this barracks is about done now for Morrow, so we should be seeing a Marine, which is just on cue. Now, we don't even have a refinery up for Morrow, so it looks like he might be going for some mass Marines at the start, which is not... well, I was going to say it's not too bad against Terran. Terran versus Terran matchup. Mass Marines are great against mostly anything, as the Reaper is now on the field, as we do have Nitro Packs on the way, as well as another Reaper, and that Reaper was able to pick off that one Marine with a couple shots. He managed to kill another SCV, and he is going to be able to kill 2 SCVs there, as we do have another barracks on the way from Morrow, as a Marine does finish, and Marine was able to kill that SCV there from SeleCT. And SeleCT is just doing some awesome harass with this one Reaper on Morrow. Managed to kill a couple SCVs and a couple Marines. He was trying to go for a couple more SCVs there, but he just wasn't able to do it, as he does have another Reaper now on the field. He is going to push up there. He is going to be able to pick off a couple more SCVs, as he is able to kill another Marine. And as that one Reaper does die from the SCV surround there from Morrow. So definitely some great harass here from SeleCT, as his Reaper only has 9 health left, so he's going to use it to his full advantage, as he's going to be in trouble now, as there is another Marine on the field there by Morrow. Now we do have another barracks on the way for Morrow, or nope, it's the same barracks that just finished for Morrow, as well as he's finally now getting his refinery, which is a little late, but better late than never. And he is now getting a bunker to deal with this harass here from the Reapers, as there's another Reaper on the field, and he is going around, should be able to kill a couple more SCVs before he loses any of these Reapers, as he is managed to kill both of those. Wow, that's some great microing there from SeleCT, as he was able to kill both those Marines, but he did lose that one Reaper, and he does lose another Reaper before he was able to kill any more SCVs. So definitely some great early harass here from SeleCT. I mean, he's just keeping the pressure on constantly, which is actually going to work out for him. I mean, preventing Morrow from doing building any type of army here is definitely going to work out for SeleCT in the long run. SeleCT is just now getting his barracks in his base, wow, Morrow was forced to pull off all his SCVs from the mineral line to deal with this Reaper here from SeleCT, and now we got these Marines trying to micro around to kill this Reaper, but they will not be able to do it. Now Morrow is going to be able to nope, he's only putting one Marine in the bunker there, and he is going to keep the rest of them in this corner to keep an eye, as we do have another Reaper on the field here from SeleCT. He is definitely keeping the pressure on, as he is going to lose that Reaper without getting any damage done from those Marines. Great Marine placement here from Morrow. Now we do have a factory on the field for Select, so we're probably going to see some quick Hellions to keep up with this Reaper harass. I mean, Hellions and Reapers are great against the mineral lines there. Just rush them right in there, micro them both around. The Hellions will just freaking burn SCVs away, as the Reapers will just keep the Marines in check. Now we do have a push out here from Morrow, as he does notice the proxy racks. But we have 2 more Reapers on the field, and he should be able to deal with... nope, he's not going to be able to deal with all these Marines. He is going to lose both these Reapers, as he does manage to kill almost 2 Marines there. As he does now, kills another Marine, and he actually might be able to push back this attack here from Morrow to kill that proxy racks, as the scout is now from Morrow going around trying to look for the base of Select. So Select is definitely... This is a great job Select's doing in the start. I mean, keeping the constant pressure early game is going to benefit him to mid to late game here. As we have a handful of Marines here from Morrow, he should be able to deal with his proxy racks now, as he is going to kill that tech lab to prevent any more Reapers getting built, as that barracks is gone now. Now we do have a bunch more barracks on the way here for Morrow, and he's still pumping out those Marines, as he does have Stimpak now on the way. So he's going to stay with a massive Marine build. We'll probably see him go into a siege tank later on. Actually, he might just do Marine Marauders. I don't even think he might not even get a starport unless he gets to mid to late game. As of now, he's just going to stick with Mass Marines, which is pretty good against Terran. Actually, it's real good against Terran. His Select now, it does have a handful of Marines himself on the field and a bunker up. As he does have a starport with some Banshees on the way, so he's going straight for some more harass with those Banshees. Now we also have cloaking on the way for the Banshees, so that's going to benefit him quite well. I mean, he's just going to straight up keep this harass going on tomorrow. I mean, the more harass you can keep up, the less anything can happen for the other player. I mean, it's just common sense, really. If you can just picking off SCVs and Marines one by one, that's 15 minerals each right there that it's wasted towards the opponent. Now, Morrow is going to take this natural over now, so he's definitely going to look to get some economic advantage, as that is exactly what he needs after losing a bunch of units to that early pressure from Morrow. As he does have still a handful of Marines here to defend against any more attacks from Select. As Select did get that Banshee, he is managed to kill that 1 Marine, as Morrow does realize what's coming, is pushing back that 1 lonely Marine, but he should be able to defend against this well. As he does have scanners and everything, and with those handful of Marines, he'll just be able to pick that off with Stimpak also. Now, we do have a little push out here from Morrow. He actually might be going to take over the Zalnaga Tower, which is exactly what he's doing. He's got enough Marines there to be able to pick off any more Banshees that come in to rise. Now, the cloak is here from Select, but Morrow did see it with that supply depot, and he needs a scan off right now, or he's going to lose more of those Marines, and he doesn't, I think, have enough. He does have enough for a scan, but I don't know what he's waiting for, as he's losing SCVs left and right. As we have a ton of Marines now here, and the scan should go off just about now, and it still doesn't. I don't know what there it goes. The scan does go off now a little late on Morrow's point, and still not able to finish off that Banshee. Now we do have combat shields on the way for Morrow, so he's going to stick with massive ground units at the moment, as we do have tier 1 ground weapons also on the way for Morrow. Scan does go off, and Morrow is able to kill that Banshee while losing another, I think that was an SCV in the process, going to build a Vespene Gasser, but it might have been a Marine. Either way, he lost a few hundred minerals there, as another Banshee does go down from Morrow's scan. Now, anyways, now we do have siege tanks on the way, as well as more Banshees and a command center for Select. So Select is finally going to take over his natural with a handful of units to defend against it. But he's sitting fine right now. He is definitely in the lead of this match by far. Although Morrow could push out right now with these handful of Marines and do a significant amount of damage to Select, as he really only has a couple siege tanks and a handful of Marines to defend against anything, as that Banshee should go down, as no, he's going to be able to pick off more of Morrow's units, and there's no scan. I don't know what he is waiting for, as a scan finally goes off, but the damage is done. Now, it looks like Select here is going to be blocking off his choke point with his siege tanks, which is a pretty smart move. You don't really want anything rushing by there, even if Morrow realizes, like, hey, there's a bunch of siege tanks here, don't want to take any splash damage, stimp pack, run all your units all the way up here, past the bunkers, past the defenses, and just basically just destroy everything from the left side of this base, as there is nothing to defend against it, as there are missile turrets going up now, so he's expecting Morrow to probably get some medic vacs to do some drops into his base. As we do have a bunker now going down in front of the National. Select is just going to keep the pressure on with some Banshees. Well, it was Reapers at the start, but he's just going to keep the pressure on with Banshees until he masses a huge army. Then he's probably going to push out when he has almost a 200 supply army and just basically go and dominate. As we do have now a good push here from Morrow, but he should have got a medic vax or something to heal these up, as Select is going to be able to notice what's coming. But it looks like Morrow is only going to attack that unit at the Zelnaga Tower, and now he has a huge army size of Marines. And now he's just going to keep an eye on the Zelnaga Towers, which is all he really needs to do to prevent any surprise attacks from Select. Now, we do have finally a medic vac. A couple of medic vacs are in the field, as well as 2 more on the way for Morrow. So those Marines should be getting healed up to full pretty soon. As this Banshee is looking to do its attack here, but he apparently realizes he's in trouble, as there is a missile turret now in the mineral line to help prevent any more damage from Select. Now it looks like Select is attack moving to all these other expansion points to keep an eye and make sure there's no other expansions out from Select. So he might be looking to do another expansion over here, as we do have a bunch of Marauders on the field now. So we have the normal MMM ball here by Morrow, with a couple Vikings that did just finish. Now we do have finally tier 1 infantry weapons are on the way for Select. So Select is looks like he's transitioning into the MMM ball. So we just see a classic MMM ball versus MMM ball here between both of these Terran players. Now it looks like Select was looking to do a scout or maybe build an expansion here, but that SCV just got plummeted. But he does see what's coming, but he is ready. He's got a bunch of siege tanks on the ground to defend against this early push. I shouldn't say early, mid-game push here from Morrow. Looks like Morrow is going to do a drop right into this corner, so he's going to be able to do some damage, but there's a couple missile turrets, as the missile turrets are not in range for that Megvax. The drop did go down. He did stim pack, but Select was able to stimp pack and get all his units up and to defend against that drop there from Morrow. So Morrow is now going to drop all his units. Looks like he's just going to go for a straight up frontal assault, but he's going to be in trouble. Actually, no, I don't know what he's going to plan on doing. It looks like he was going to go back there, and it looks like he is going to probably push him up into this high yield, probably mass some more army up. He is going to take a stand at this high yield while his other units are coming at the point. So it looks like he's going to get ready for a huge attack here, as he is pretty close to 200 supply count cap, as he is at 155, as a bunch more units just finished. So he is only has 45 more supply left before he is supply capped. Now we do have a push coming out here from Select. It's just a massive Marine ball, MMM ball versus MMM ball, but Select does got those siege tanks, so that's going to give him the advantage, especially